again at the Romick house. This site, we obviously parked right on it last time, but I parked over to the edge. We may move the truck, but we'll figure it out. Got some snow, so it's okay. The ground's not frozen, so very thankful for that. Now, I'm gonna sound a little bit different today because I think I have a chest cold of some kind, but I came anyway. Really want to metal detect today. Let's get this machine set up and get metal detecting. So we're gonna pick a program, and it's gonna be field 1 again. We're going to discriminate against like 4, 5 down to -9, 39, and 40. Now I'm going to ground balance and noise cancel and do all my normal settings, but we're going to focus on this F2 new iron bias. Ground balance came in at a 19. My recovery speed is going to be at 4. And now let's take a look at this new iron bias, F2. So if I'm in recovery speed, I'm going to hold down the settings. We just went into this, which is FE, which is old iron bias. Now, this accept or reject button, don't hold it down, just hit it. Did you see it change to F2? This is the new iron bias setting if you update your machine. Now this F2 goes from 0 all the way up to 9 on its settings. I have not messed up with this very much, and I don't use it. I've heard from people reporting that have tried it. They say it helps out with bottle caps as well as nails and targets such as that. You cannot run F2 as well as regular iron bias at the same time. So if you leave your settings on this or you leave your settings on that whenever you exit out to start hunting, that's what you're running. You're not running both at the same time. So I'm going to run the regular iron bias at 0, and that's pretty much it. And all I'm going to do is hit this button, exit out, and let's get hunting. Here's the very first target of the day. We got a 16-17 right beside my truck. Right there. Now I just pulled out, there's a lot of brick in here. I can see what we have. It's actually an old find, and it's good to start on an old one because there's so much trash up here. But if you can tell, that's a spoon or fork, some kind of handle. Let me clean it. So the first dig of the day reveals a pewter spoon or fork handle. It's got some grapevines and designs on it. I'll clean that up at the house. Sounds like it's still in a hole. I've been having a hard time trying to find this one. Looks like it's right there. Well, this here looks like a piece of a crotal bell. It's a different type of metal. It's not pewter. So interesting find. Got a jumpy one here. 18 all the way up into the 20s. Pinpoints deep. Looks like it's right here. It's an 18. It's a little closer to the camera. Oh, I see it, and it's green. See? Looks to be an Indian. You can see it there. So here's our find. Is it 1866 during this American Civil War Indian head scent. Perfect condition. Everything is very readable. Definitely love them when they fall during the American Civil War period. So let's keep moving. There's a really loud one, but it pinpoints small. Might be a piece of trash, but let's see. It's right here somewhere. It's in this. Not sure yet. Looks like a wound up piece of copper. Let me get it cleaned up. It's not a recent drop just because of the patina on it. It looks to be brass. So it's got two little things on it there. I'm not sure what those are. Looks like pop rivets. Actually, by the way the pop rivets are positioned there, it would have maybe have wrapped completely the other direction, but who knows. So that's what we have. Nice and high, anywhere from in the 20s to the 30s. It's deep and small. So now that we got some dirt out of there, let's listen again. Wow, that's definitely a 34, 33, and right inside here. And since we got a couple pieces now, let's see which one it is in. Over here. So here's our dirt clod. Here we go. Oh, see it? It's right about there. Look at that. So cool. Well, we don't know what it is yet, but it is definitely large, and it is definitely made out of copper. It looks a little smooth though. So let me clean on this. So here is our find. It's an 1822 matron head, large cent. Now the back of it is a little wore off. You can't really see a lot of detail on there. It's just not much there. But on this side, our date side, you can definitely make it out. So 1822, isn't that amazing? Totally, totally awesome find. It's got some kind of big nick on it there, but doesn't bother me much. You can read the Liberty, see the stars, as well as the date. So, wow. That's pinpoint small. There's another target over this way, but we're after that one. So, 22 or so. Seems reasonably deep. It's right there. 22, 23, loud and clear. Somewhere in here. I think it's old or new. I can see it. It's got green on it. Where'd it go? Here it is. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's not a coin. It's something even better. It's a button, a two-piece button, I believe. Nope, it's not a two-piece, but it has the shank, and it has something on this side, plus gilting. I think I can see writing. I may be wrong, but let me get it cleaned. Pretty excited about this. Well, folks, this is a find of a lifetime. I don't have it identified, but I have a book at the house that will. It has the really old eagle head facing right in its body position. It says something across the top. It's not America, but it's a dome concave button, thin, single piece. It has some writing on the back. You can see it. Both sides. It's really hard to make out. 95% sure that that is a military button well before the Civil War. So I'll have to research that. Hopefully you can see it, but that right there is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, I have to say that metal detecting when you're sick ain't all that bad. Can you believe that? Matron, Indian, old military button. I haven't even moved 50 feet out of a little 50-foot circle. Just amazing. It's a nice 23, about 3 bars deep, but there's a bunch of corn on it, so marker spot. Let's get this out of here. Sometimes you got to flatten this stuff out. 22. It's somewhere right in here. Right there. Looks to be just a piece of copper or brass, highly corroded. That patina from way back when on it, so it's been around here for a while. We have a scratchy 21 to 23 to 28. Now pinpoint puts it over here. When I'm on the target, it nulls out as iron. But I'm over here, it sounds real good. That's an iron halo. Let's go look at our target. See, iron. Whenever you're metal detecting, even though that this is an interesting find, large piece of iron, maybe farm, might be personal, but the signal that comes off of that gives off a halo, is the best way it's ever been described. And you'll get a great signal way off the edge of it. So always pinpoint, figure out where the target's at, and see if the tones you're getting that are that 21, 22 are relative to the same position that the pinpoint is. Otherwise, you'll be digging this stuff all day long. I knew that's what it was, but I wanted to just show you all that it's just a big piece of iron. Now, I didn't film this one because I just got done digging this gigantic hole here. And this is a 19. Wow, look at the size of that thing. This thing is a massive, massive Crotal bell part. It got all busted up, but you can see the decorations on it there. So man, that's a massive one. I have a friend that just found one about this size recently. He's on Instagram. So yeah, pretty cool find. Got a decent target right there. Pinpoint's pretty small, right about there. Might be a button or something. Somewhere in this. It's right here in this dirt clod. Let's see what it is together. See it coming out there? It's a little different. I don't think it's a pull tab. It's a, oh wow, what is that? Oh, it's a suspenders clip. Let me get that cleaned up. So here is our find. Now all you colonial people that find a lot of those relics, chime in on this, because to me that has a big spike in it. It does look like a suspenders clip, but it doesn't have the part where it goes over the hook on top. So I don't know if there's a part of like some other type of buckle somewhere. It looks feminine in the middle by design, if you can see that. But either way, super cool find, super awesome. That thing is so brittle. I'm not going to clean it anymore out here. I'll wait till I get home. Just hit this one here, and I think I'm going to end the day on it. We can always come back, but it is always nice when you get a signal like that. So nice. It's small, so that just greatly increased the probability. Not only the target ID, but the size of it increased the probability of it being something really nice. It's up here. It's somewhere over here, and you can see we have brick down here with it in the dirt. And I see whatever it is. I'm not sure what that is, actually. It is round. This is what it looks like pulled straight out of the ground there. Let's see what we have so far. It's got like 2 holes in it or something. See it? What is that? Let me clean that. I don't think it's a sew-through button, but I think it's a coin that's been double holed for some reason. Let's take a look at it. Let me clean it. Well, this is what we have. If anybody knows what this is, let me know. It's not a large cent that has been re-stamped. So I'm going to say it's Indian head or flying eagle and newer. It's got 2 holes, so somebody obviously did not want to lose it. But it looks like it says Dr. D E-I something. Looks like it has a G and an S over here. I-S-T and A-N or N-N-A. I don't know. Now the back is a design. Now I don't know if this is up or down, or I'm going to say it's kind of like this, because there's like some reeds or something across the bottom. If I flip it, I'm not really sure what's on there either. Pretty cool. Could be a trade token. Could be kind of like the Civil War tokens of some sort, but I have never seen anything like this. I didn't know I left all this stuff out here last time I came out, and it's just true with any site. You can go many times and always find new stuff. So it's just like with this site, if somebody had previously metal detected it, they could have been here for the first 2 hours and found all the soda cans that I found, both the first trip and this trip, and gave up and left. So even if you have a site that's already been metal detected, try it anyway, because there's always stuff still to find. Through all the videos I put out in the last 2 weeks, I want to thank each and every one of you for every comment on support, as well as the kind comments for the videos that I'm making. I do try my best with these. But until next time, take care.